Hello, everybody. I just want to say hello real fast and get on here. I've been banned back to back on Facebook within 48 hours of a 30-day ban every time I get back on. Been banned on Facebook probably for a year straight within getting on within 48 hours off of a 30-day ban back to back to back to back. You can't call a liberal a rat anymore. You can't even aggressively oppose the liberal movement. You can't even aggressively or strongly or sternly oppose liberalism without getting banned on Facebook anymore. It just happened to Candace Owens. Candace Owens, the black woman, conservative, she was just recently suspended on Facebook because she said, "Beware of the liberal agenda." And that pretty much got her banned on Facebook for a few days. But nobody's been banned more than me. I'm not too big, too well known. I'm known within my local friends and a little spread out past that in my local community. But they can ban me under radar for pretty much anything because it's not so widely known. I got banned for saying pretty soon Facebook is going to tell you you can't use certain words, whether they're cuss words or not. Let's just say they're not cuss words. You can't use certain words in certain combinations anymore. I got banned for posting what I just said. You cannot use certain words in certain combinations anymore. Next thing you know, Facebook says this post, we removed it because it does not follow our community standards. Well, people, it's come to the point to where we need a civil war to regulate this. Otherwise, we're going to have LGBTQ homosexual influenced to pedosexualism with Democrats with pedosexual tendencies dictating what we see, dictating what we learn, dictating what they pick and choose for us to see and what for us not to see, such as the Orwell Act 1984. Right? Well, that is what is happening. So I made a video pretty much talking about how Mark Zuckerberg is an atheist, but he's also a Muslim, right? I had a million, figuratively speaking, probably a couple hundred liberals on there saying, like a parrot just repeating themselves, "That can't be possible. You can't be Muslim and atheist. What? It looked like parrots and little rats just going down saying, "F you, moron. F you, idiot. Hail Satan. Hail Satan. Jesus is not on that cross." Christian. Now, these are Christians, by the way, also adding into this. Christians who you think are in your church sitting there foul-mouthed, aggressively telling me, "Jesus is not on that cross. Blah, blah, blah." Well, let me tell you something, people. Jesus on the cross is the only real cross. It's the only cross that declares Jesus Christ, the Son of God, the one that died and sacrificed his life on the cross. Without Jesus on the cross, it can be any cross, The Church of Satan has a cross. Every false religion uses a cross, the Roman cross. So if it's not Jesus on the cross, it's not the real Christian cross. See, that's the differences. Pope Francis has a Jesus on the cross, but they don't exalt Jesus. So what he has is just a statue. He just carries around a statue, you see. But they don't exalt Christ. They exalt the Virgin Mary. I exalt Christ. And this is the greatest, the crucifixion's the greatest sacrifice of mankind. This is why I use it to cast out demons. I use it to cast out all the demons sitting there in Facebook cubicles in Silicon Valley that are restricting conservatives' speech. They are against freedom of speech. They are against the right to bear arms. They're progressive liberals that want to do past the Constitution. That's what progressive means. They want to progress past the Constitution, past everything it stands for, one nation under God, the Pledge of Allegiance, which they want to take out of schools. They want to take out "So God Help Us" out of the White House. They want to take out everything that has to do with God away from this country and progress to the one world order, new world government. The new world order, one world government. See, as conservatives, we want to conserve and preserve the Constitution, freedom of speech, the right to bear arms. The right to bear arms is the only reason our country doesn't get taken over by any other countries all this time. Because like Trump said, the American people are the government. We are the government. That's why we have the right to bear arms, because the forefathers already seen